From experimenting with revealing clothing to getting married outside of a church, 19 Kids and Counting star Jana Duggar has been forging her own path. Now it appears she has left her family's fundamentalist Christian church and has become a Mennonite like husband Stephen Wisman. What do Mennonites believe? Which church do they belong to? And how is it different than the rest of the Duggars? Keep reading to find out. One of the most identifiable things about the Duggar family from 19 Kids and Counting is their religion. The Independent Baptists are fundamentalist Christians, many of whom follow the teachings of Bill Gothard. All 19 Duggar children were homeschooled in the Advanced Training Institute curriculum, and several male siblings attended Alert Academy, a religiously driven program similar to the National Guard. Eldest daughter Jana Duggar followed the family's rules for longer than most of her siblings, wearing modest skirts and dresses up until as recently as 2023. Jana also remained living in the Duggar home for the majority of her adult life, a tradition in their religion until the daughter marries off. In August 2024, Jana shocked fans by marrying longtime love Stephen Wisman. Duggar and Wisman had been linked for years, and the pair finally decided to make it official the same year as brother Jason Duggar. What changes will come from this union? For starters, Jana has moved from Arkansas to Nebraska, Stephen's home state. It also appears she has changed churches. Stephen Wisman is a member of East Fairview Mennonite Church in Milford, Nebraska, and they have been immediately welcoming of Jana Duggar following her move across country for love. Below is a program from the August 18, 2024 service, which congratulates the couple following their August 15, 2024 nuptials. Stephen's father Loren works as a pastor and Bible study leader at Mennonite churches in across Nebraska, as does Stephen and his brother Matthias. The Wisman family appears deeply connected to their faith. A few main differences between Mennonites and Independent Baptists are Christian pacifism and separation from the world, including separation of church and state. Many Mennonites don't use technology, though the Wismans do. These differences are pretty fundamental when it comes to what the Wismans and Duggars practice. While the Duggars believe very much in training a Christian army, the Mennonites are pacifists and believe in a commitment to social justice. Oftentimes, Mennonites are mistaken for the Amish. As for the separation of church and state, the Duggars believe in running for and holding positions in government, while Mennonites would never, as they don't believe in taking oaths. Jana now lives in Nebraska with her husband, and while it's unclear if she has ditched her Duggar roots for good, there are a few big clues. The 19 Kids and Counting star is moving on and cleaving to Stephen Wisman's faith. Jana Duggar was the first to marry outside of the Independent Baptist Church, opting instead for a chapel on site, a traditional wedding venue. Jana has changed her name to Wisman on all her social media, seeming to drop Duggar completely, in more ways than one. Over the years, lots of interesting things have happened in Jana Duggar's life. The Duggar news star was on a social media hiatus first. It was due to Josh Duggar's imprisonment and the distress it caused to the family. But this year, Jana made her comeback. Not only is she acting on her Instagram, but she also runs weekly YouTube vlogs. Jana first started by renovating her small home. But after her wedding, she and her husband, Stephen Wisman, have been in Nebraska trying to renovate their fixer-upper house to live in for their happily ever after. But amidst all this, it looks like Jana raised a sorrowful thought. She misses the farm life. It turns out Jana and Stephen are in full throttle to build their happily ever after. Since they tied the knot, the Duggar news couple happily announced their decision to move to Nebraska. It is the latter's home state. Since then, the couple has been busy with the rest of their family renovating their fixer-upper home. So far, Jana has documented their journey, be it renovating their kitchen, painting, or so on. Fans find it impressive how they are putting so much effort and heart into their humble abode. But amidst all this, many have begun to wonder if Jana is truly happy. Well, she talked about missing the farm life. Is she not able to adjust to her married life? Jana Duggar has been the one Duggar news star who just started documenting her life on social media. She is now a weekly YouTube vlogger. In her videos, she has captured many adventures. This includes the preparation for her wedding, renovating her new home, and so on. But she made a shocking declaration in a new video. She had talked about the changes in her new home first, but it took a turn eventually. It turns out that Jana showed glimpses of the life she had on the farm in Arkansas. She admitted that moving into a city was a big change and she was excited. But she does miss the farm once in a while. Due to this, several discussions began. Many began to wonder what made Jana say such a thing. Prior to this, Jana was showcasing her renovation progress, but she suddenly started talking about her life in Arkansas. She also included old videos of baby goats from her time there. So, viewers began to wonder if it was because she was having a tough time adjusting to city life in Nebraska. While Jana didn't use any specific words to describe anything negative in Nebraska, but her becoming nostalgic for her life in Arkansas could prove that she might be having trouble adjusting in her married life in a new place. Jana Duggar is opening up about her life-changing move. The eldest Duggar daughter moved from her Arkansas home to live with her husband, Stephen Wisman, in Nebraska. The 19 kids and counting on alum grew up in Tanatown, Arkansas. After getting married in August, she moved out of her tiny house on her parents' property. Before the big move, she acknowledged that she would miss some things about her life in Arkansas. In a video shared on November 11th, Jana spoke about some of the things she would miss about her home in Arkansas. The video was filmed before Jana's August wedding and her big move. "I know my life is about to change in many ways, moving more to the city life," she said in the video. Thinking about what she'd miss, she said, "I am treasuring these quiet mornings on the farm. The baby sheep toddling around are just so cute." Between preparing for her wedding and renovating her Nebraska fixer-upper alongside her now husband, Jana was pretty busy during the weeks leading up to her wedding. However, she also tried to slow down a bit and enjoy her time with her family. "I'm definitely going to miss being so close to everyone and being able to just pop over and hang out all the time," she said in the video. Although she was aware that moving to Nebraska would be an adjustment for her, Jana said she was so excited for what lies ahead. At the same time, she made an effort to cherish her remaining time on the farm. "I am also sure that I'll have moments when I miss the farm. The sun rises over the orchard, the garden, the animals, it's just so peaceful out here," she said. "I'm doing my best to soak up these memories to take with me." Speaking to People, Jana Duggar called her August wedding in Arkansas a dream come true. As the eldest Duggar daughter, Jana watched 11 of her younger siblings get married before she did, which she called disheartening at times. "For me, it felt like, okay, it's never coming," she told People just before her special day. "But now it's starting to sink in. Reality is starting to set in. And I'm like, wow, this truly is something that I've dreamed of." Though he doesn't have 18 siblings, Stephen also comes from a large family. He grew up in Nebraska with his parents and 12 siblings. As Jana and her husband worked on their Nebraska fixer-upper, Jana documented their progress on her YouTube channel. "We've been working, he has a little house we bought that we've been fixing up and getting pulled together, and so that's been fun," Jana told People in August.